been hearing those naysayers say that email marketing doesn't work anymore, that there's no need for you to build a list, that you can make a whole bunch of money without it? So are there ways to make money without it? Absolutely. But are we living in a space now, in a time where you have got to take your business online? You need to build your community, and your list is part of that. And so I'm here to tell you, email marketing absolutely works, and you should be focused on building your list. And I know that a lot of you are not, because I hear you complaining about it all the time. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, I'm Michelle Sissom. I want to welcome you to Entrepreneurs Take Action. And I wanted to give you some quick tips, some easy tips today on how you can build your list. The first being obviously that you need a reason for people to get on your list. I see so many websites that I go to and it's sign up for our newsletter. That does not work that much, does not work that well. So I want you to look at what is it that you can give away. We call it a freebie. What is the reason that they're going to give you your email address? Now, you want to make this easy. I actually want you to have multiple ways for people to get onto your list. So an opt-in, which is where they give you the email address and their name, their first name, right? Can be for, maybe you're going to do a webinar and people opt in to listen to the webinar or the teleseminar. That is a list builder. Your freebie, you're going to give them a great ebook that gives them the 10 frequently asked questions about your topic, or a checklist, or an audio recording, or whatever it is, a video series like mine, highlypaidauthority.com. Whatever that looks like, you've got to give them something in exchange for their email address. So that's the first thing that you have to figure out, is what is it that you're going to do, and how can you have multiple things, reasons for people to get on your list, okay? The second thing is I want to talk to you about using a pop-up on your site. Again, I hear so many people complain about the pop-ups, but do you know that those pop-ups really work? We get massive action from our pop-up. You're looking at anywhere from 40 to 50% conversion on a pop-up. Come on, people. It's time for you to figure that out. So, we use something called lead pages. There's tons of ways out there to get this pop-up for your website. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's that box that pops up and says, wait a minute, did you get your free copy of whatever this is? And I know I hear so many people are just complaining about it, but the facts are the facts. And the facts are they work, okay? So look at the pop-ups. Oh, I wanted to also tell you about the pop-ups. And once you get it set up, you want to look at, there's a great study done by AppSumo, and what they found was that the highest conversion point for a pop-up was 5 seconds after the person got to your site. So I just wanted to throw that in there for you. Number 3 is the actual sidebar of your website. We've got a lot of changes and different things that are going on with websites right now. A lot of them don't have that sidebar on the home page. That's okay. But all of your other pages, any page where you have a 2-column page on your website. So your blogs, for example, your blogs are showing on this side and you've got the second side to your blog post there. Be sure that you've got some opt-in opportunities right there. If you, we've been using a recording of an audio that I did with Larry Wingett. That was on our website for quite some time. That was an opt-in. Our free report was there. That's an opt-in. There are lots of different things that you can do that, but it's another place that highly converts. So I want you to be sure that you are doing that you've got this opportunity for them to opt in on the different pages. I want you to look at your website and say, okay, what are the 4 highest traffic pages on my site, and where is my opt-in on those 4 pages? The fourth thing is to look at social media. Now, it's extremely important. I've done lots of posts on this in the past, on you making it so simple, so easy for others to share you, right? And that includes your opt-ins. So be sure that anytime you have an opt-in, there is a share button there for people to be able to share it. That's number 1. But number 2, I want you to look at how often do you share opt-in opportunities through social media. Are you posting your freebie on Facebook at least once a week? Are you posting it on LinkedIn? Are you tweeting about it often throughout the week? right? Are you hosting webinars that you have an opt-in for and you're out there talking about it on social media? And when you're talking about it, there's a URL for them to click on and go register, right? Look at what your opt-in opportunities are and how often you are talking about them on social media. Remember, it is your responsibility to build your list. It is not their responsibility to come find you. It's your responsibility to take it to them. And then number 5, and actually I'm going to do a video on this in a couple of weeks. We'll be talking about blogging, specifically how to use your blog to grow your list. But one of the things I wanted to talk about here were content upgrades. And so, content upgrade is when you see a blog or a video like this, something, and along with it, there is some form of content that you can opt in for. Maybe it's a checklist. Maybe it is a tool of some sort. Maybe it is a something that you're using that you're talking about in the video itself. So you'll see these content upgrades where you click somewhere to get more information and you opt in for that information. So those are working very well. We will go into more detail about that whenever I do the video on blogging and building your list. All right, this is Michelle Sissom. I hope you find some of those tips helpful. I can't wait to hear what changes for you and how your list is growing. And by the way, you know me, I'm always about setting those goals and intentions and being attainable. So I want you to look today, and I want you to write down a couple of things on your calendar. I want you to write down your list size. I want you to write down your Facebook number of people on your fan page on Facebook, how many colleagues you have on LinkedIn, and how many followers you have on Twitter. And I want you to go out there and start posting using those places. And in a month, I want you to look back at your list size. I want you to look back at your community size on social media. And if you have done your posting, they will have grown. And I can't wait to hear about it. All right, this is Michelle Sissom saying, be decisive. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.